Well, welcome, friends and family. My name is Amanda Tarling. I'm a lay chaplain at the Unitarians on Salt Spring Island. It is my great privilege and honor to officiate at the wedding of Jane and Russell on this perfect spring day with all of the blossoms. But I want to take you back in time. I want to take you back 36 years ago on this day. Imagine Jane was in a cafe sitting with a bunch of friends, and she started talking about an envisioned trip to Alaska. And whose ears perked up? This lovely young man heard Jane talk about Alaska, and immediately he was intrigued. But Jane left the cafe first, but their eyes made contact, and there was a spark, a connection. You know when you know. Maybe you've heard about the invisible string theory, and it says we're drawn to the love of our life by this invisible string. Well, in this case, it wasn't a string, it was a shirt. Now, this is a crazy, wonderful story. They were living in a small town, and there was one laundrette, and they used to both go to the laundrette, unbeknownst to each other. Well, one day, Jane goes in, and there's the manager, and the manager is showing Jane a shirt, and the manager says, somebody left this behind. Now, somehow, Jane knew this was Russell's shirt, and Jane said, here, I'm going to give you my phone number. When you find the owner of the shirt, make sure you give him my phone number. Well, how magic is that?
I love that
story. Can you imagine that Jane knew by looking at that shirt that that belonged to Russell? That first telephone call lasted for hours, and they talked every night for 3 months. When they finally had time to go out for that first date, they knew. They just knew that they were the perfect one for each other. They wanted to be together for the rest of their lives. Now, there was a wonderful poet who wrote about 100 years ago this perfect reading for a wedding. His name was Sir Hugh Seymour Walpole, and he says, the most wonderful of all things in life is the discovery of another human being with whom one's relationship has a growing depth, beauty, and joy as the years increase. Love between two human beings is the most marvelous thing. It cannot be found by looking for it or passionately wishing for it. It is a sort of divine accident and the most wonderful thing of everything in life. Now, this divine accident of a lost shirt is why we're here with Jane and Russell today, to confirm their commitment to each other. Now, Jane and Russ, marriage is perhaps the greatest and most complex adventure of human relationships. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that. Through love and patience, through talking and listening, and by learning to make the important things matter while letting go of all of the rest. What this ceremony will do is affirm and witness the choice you have made to stand together as partners for life. Jane and Russell, remember to appreciate each other's talents and dreams. Continue to inspire and encourage one another to bring out the very best in each other. Be truthful, be fair, be kind, share new experiences and learn together. Laugh often, which I know you both do. A lifelong love requires a lifetime of care, and it brings an indescribable richness to your shared life and love. Now we're about to come to the vows. So I think I'm going to ask you to do double time, Teresa. Would you mind coming forward to take the flowers? And I'll invite you forward later for the rings. Thank you so very much, Teresa. Now, I'm going to invite you to respond to a very long question, and I'll remind you of the response. It's, we do. Okay, so you're going to say it together. Here comes the big, long question. Jane and Russell, do you promise to continue to love one another with tenderness, respect, and compassion in this moment and all moments to come? And will you walk forward together, hand in hand, held by love?
We do.
Yes, that was perfect.
You told us how to do it.
And you did it perfectly. And now, Teresa, may I have the rings, please? Thank you very much.
Did she go the other way?
This was just perfect. Let's take a moment to look at these precious rings. These circles signify all the love you hold for each other. Jane, I'm going to invite you. Can you choose Russell's ring? See that big ring? Can you take the big ring, Russell, left hand up, and can you pop it on this finger? There we go. Perfect. And then Russell, if you shimmy it down, yeah, just take a moment. You've got all the time in the world. And then Russell, will you take Jane's ring? And then left hand up. Yeah, relax his hand down. Just take a moment. We've got all the time in the world.
It's in. It's in?
Almost there.
Let's go.
That is a perfectly fitting ring. You'll never lose that, will you, Jane?
No, I won't. I'll just eat it for lunch.
Well, that would be a very chewy lunch.
Very chewy.
May the love between you grow and strengthen through all the years it would take to travel around your rings and come to their
What
ends.
is the world? Travel around the world.
That's right. Well, like the shape of the world is a circle, the shape of your ring. Exactly right,
So
Jane.
we'll be doing that.
You will be doing that, absolutely. And it speaks to what's coming next. There is a poem by Walt Whitman entitled Come Travel With Me. It's from his song of the open road, and I think it's the perfect reading to honor the life journey that Russell and Jane have been sharing together. A few years ago, they set off on a dream trip across North America, all the way to Georgia. On their way back, they returned to their beloved Kirkland, the town where they met. Jane and Russell were charmed by the lovely community on the lake, so they decided to stay for another year.
My mother and father live nearby.
Isn't that lovely, Jane?
And so does his parents.
Oh, you were amongst family. Well, I thought this poem encapsulated your journey. This
It
is,
certainly does.
it's from Come Travel With Me, the song of the open road. Come, I give you my hand. I give you my love, more precious than money. I give you myself. Will you give me yourself? Will you come travel with me? Shall we stick by each other as long as we live?
Will you come and travel with me?
Yes, of course.
Bless.
As long as we live?
Yes.
Thank you.
And then some.
And then I can bite your tail.
These two are twin souls, and their spirits are bound together for all eternity. And as Russell says, I cannot imagine my life with anyone else. Russell and Jane, may the love in your hearts give you joy. May the greatness of life bring you peace. May the beauty of springtime remain in your marriage and your home. May there be warmth and gentleness, growth and courage, love and care. May there be joy and song through all of your days. Go now to walk the ways of the world together, and with that blessing, I now pronounce you as husband and wife. Russell, you can kiss your beautiful bride.
Video.
That was just
Dear
And then
friend.
once the music starts, you're going to take a moment and you're going to walk down the aisle together.
I should do the flower.
Oh yeah, let's have the flowers
there.
back.
She is.
There it is. Thanks,
Oh,
Russell.
Thank you. Here.
No, it's for you.
For me?
Here we go.
Okay.
Congratulations, you two.
Do, 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 do.